Previously, we saw how Li Ruobing and Wu Chen went to meet Ruobing's dad. Wu Chen took over the opportunity and convinced Ruobing's dad that Ding Rulong and his family were not good for his daughter, and also that he was going to take Ding Rulong's life as he dared to take over his fiancée Li Ruobing. Wu Chen and the old man strike a deal, giving Wu Chen 6 months of time, after which the old man immediately leaves on his helicopter. This makes Ruobing very curious, so she tries to seduce her boyfriend Wu Chen to get him to tell her about what he and her dad talked about. During the conversation, when she tried to get away from him, her heels tripped and she was suddenly going to fall, but Wu Chen saved her from falling, grabbing her by her waist, which led her very close to her face, which made Ruobing very blushed. Ruobing sighs off still over Wu Chen, so our proto-Wu Chen questions Ruobing if she is jealous, and if that is the case he will stop messing around with her. He tells her that he told her father about some detrimental dirt named Ding Rulong and also had a talk about the Wei family. He even told Ruobing about the story of Dong Yuantao and Ishikan, who were lovers, but later the boyfriend was killed by Ding Rulong and the girl was taken away by Ding Rulong. Ruobing seems happy as he understands that once the Ding family gets eliminated for their heinous deeds, there is going to be a new wave of people who would want Ding Rulong dead. So, she grabs Wu Chen's jacket with both her hands, pulling him closer to her face, praises Wu Chen and tells her that she should reward him for his work. Wu Chen replies sarcastically whether she is sure of rewarding him in public, as there are a lot of eyes watching them from another building. Ruobing is in no mood of giving up as she asks Wu Chen about why is he caring about others as he is her darling and is very remarkable. But despite that, he doesn't fall for her charms. Wu Chen asks her whether she herself didn't fall for him and whether it doesn't work as an advantage for her. Getting away from Wu Chen, tucking her hair back, she admits that he indeed has all the qualities of her eternal partner, especially with how capable he is. She admits that he is correct as she has fallen for him. Ruobing acts like a cute cat, telling Wu Chen that she won't become his submissive cat just because she has fallen in love with him, but rather he will be the one who should be submissive. Wu Chen, dumbfounded, claps his hands for her incredible speech, wishing Ruobing all the success. Wu Chen, however, reminds her about the reward she was going to give to him just a moment ago, so he demands a good massage by her as the reward. Ruobing teasingly tells Wu Chen that she can do it if Wu Chen begs for it. So, Wu Chen's Sigma mode activates as he tells her that in that case, he would just ask someone else to massage him. Ruobing's face turns angry as she questions whether he will get it done from Kuangying, but he denies it, telling that she is at work and he doesn't want to bother her. Ruobing gets very desperate as to who is he talking about. So he tells that the other woman is not his at the moment, but if he gets to know her a bit more, it will be easy for him to get a massage from her. He teases her even more, telling her that this girl is younger, prettier and even richer than the Li family. Ruobing tries to take a guess, but Wu Chen tells her to stop guessing as she won't get it and he would put it on the phone speaker for her to listen. The call connects as we get to know that it is Miss Song, and Wu Chen introduces himself as a recent graduate from Donghai University. He has heard from his coursemate that she was gathering some songs, so he had a few with him. Miss Song referred to Wu Chen as her senior and asked whether he really had some songs, to which Wu Chen agreed. Miss Song was however a bit hesitant since she had received a lot of mediocre ones and that she herself could write better than the ones she received. Wu Chen tried to persuade her by telling her to give him a test run first in that case. Miss Song instead tells him to come over to the CBD cafe as she is free, to which Wu Chen agrees. Ruobing is sweating as she is in deep thought, trying to guess about this woman who is a better beauty and is also a student at Donghai University with a rich family named Song. As a name struck in her head, both her eyes popped out, trying to know if this girl is from the Wu family. Wu Chen agrees, telling that this girl is the daughter of Wu Yurong, which makes Ruobing shocked. She asks if he is indeed going to get Wu Yurong's daughter to massage him and whether he isn't afraid of Wu Yurong getting to know about it. Also stating that Wu Yurong is her idol as she is the third millionaire in Donghai City with a company named Senator Lan Apparel. And that after her divorce, she won the brutal business war with her ex-husband's family to get the custody of her daughter. Also brought down her ex-husband to death, gaining the title of the Black Widow that everyone fears in the business community of Donghai. Wu Chen tries to console Ruobing and tells her that he also knows that she had another name when she was younger named the First Beauty of Donghai. Ruobing gets possessive, telling Wu Chen to please reconsider his decision and not to act out of rush. Clenching her fists tight, having no other option other than to submit to Wu Chen's massage request as else he will try to mess up with the daughter of Wu Yurong and have a bad end, she gives up and tells Wu Chen to come over to her house tonight and she will give him a massage if that's what he wants. And not only a massage, but she can be all his, but he will have to let go of that girl named Song Xuan. Wu Chen tries to clarify that maybe Ruobing misunderstood him as meeting with Song Xuan and getting a massage are just excuses. So the desperate Ruobing tries to question him about what is he up to then. Wu Chen tries to calm her down and tells her to relax and not overthink. And then walks over, bidding her farewell, waving his hand in the air. Later at the cafe, Wu Chen meets Miss Song, where the stunning Song Xuan officially introduces herself to Wu Chen. They have a firm handshake and greet each other. Song Xuan gets over business, directly asking if Wu Chen has brought over his work and where is it. Wu Chen asks her if she has a pen and paper, to which she asks about it. Wu Chen tells her that he would be writing it down for her, which makes Miss Song all starstruck. Wu Chen goes up with his act, telling that it's all in his head, which Miss Song is barely able to digest but still hands him over her diary and a pen. 10 minutes later, Wu Chen finished writing the song named Soul Remedy. Miss Song is in deep thought as Wu Chen wrote a whole sheet for audio mixing and the instruments used without any trial in a software. However, after she sang her song in her mind with the audio tune Wu Chen wrote, she knew that Wu Chen's melody was much better than the one she received earlier. So, Wu Chen questions her if she wants to buy his melody, to which Miss Song agrees immediately with joy in her face. They go on around with the price of the melody, but Wu Chen doesn't agree with her low prices. So Miss Song asks Wu Chen if he is just there to mess around with her and if she looks like a fool to him. Wu Chen is unfazed and with a serious face demands 100,000 and that there is no negotiation for the price, as he also has a few more of these songs. Miss Song immediately denies taking the song from Wu Chen as it is way overpriced. So, Wu Chen forwards her diary telling her that the deal ends then. He adds that even though they have met just once, he has trust in her that she would not steal. So, he won't tear off the lyrics page as her diary looks very good and it wouldn't look perfect if the pages were torn. He gets up and leaves the cafe. As he walks away, the annoyed Miss Song labels him as a weirdo. Wu Chen arrives at the Weishan music studio where he is greeted by the receptionist. He tells her that he wants to record a song, so he is going to rent the recording room for 3 hours. After every reincarnation from the past, the song he wrote named Soul Remedy had proven itself multiple times and will blow up one day or the other. Wu Chen is asked if he needs a tuner or a mixing engineer, but Wu Chen declines, stating he can do it himself. It's 3 hours now and the recording is done with a CD in Wu Chen's hand as he is going to publish the song when he goes home. At the parking garage, he gets a call from Kuang Ying, who asks Wu Chen about his whereabouts and why didn't he answer her phone calls for 3 hours. He tells her that he was busy and asks her if there's any issue. So she informs that Mu Qian, the girl he met at the bar in the first scene, Kuang Ying got her an internship at Jinfu and so she won't be going abroad for studies. Wu Chen praises her for her good work as he drives out of the garage. Kuang Ying asks him if he won't be meeting her today, and if so, she will get very suspicious of him if he wasn't at home every day. They end up the call, but Wu Chen notices a black car following him. The black car doesn't have a Donghai City license plate, so he knows that it's Ding Rulong's men then. So, he speeds up the car as he still needs to publish the song he made. Wu Chen reaches his home and creates his account with his name so that Miss Song knows that it's him when she hears the song and publishes it. It's the next day early morning when Wu Chen comes over to his desktop to check over the song. But he suddenly notices that his house looks weird and that the patterns on the pot are facing a different direction. Even the pillow on the sofa is too far right from where he used to keep it. So, he picks up his phone as he forgot to pay some attention to the men sent by Ding Rulong and that these people must have installed a pinhole camera or a bug in his house. So, He lets them play as he calls over to Li Ruobing and talks all lovingly with her. But, Ruobing is still over the massage issue and Miss Song, so she taunts him about it. Wu Chen tells that he will be there at her company before 9 to discuss about it. Wu Chen knows that the probability of something happening that day is pretty bad, but it's all in his own hands. As he drives a bit further, the black car pulls over in front of Wu Chen's car, and on top of that, there are 2 trucks on each side, so he cannot go left or right. This is a very classical way of showing a 100% confirmed accidental death. But they are trying to mess up with Wu Chen, who remembered all the vehicle's license plates, and so as soon as the accident happens, he resets the time. It's 7 a.m. of the same day and now it's his time to play. So he calls up Li Ruotai and tells him about Ding Rulong's men who are in Donghai and about the trucks and black cars information along with their license plate numbers. Ruotai is shocked but then tells Wu Chen that he will take care of it. But Wu Chen tells him that he wants them alive, since if they remain hidden then it will be hard to find them, and if they come on the road, it will be easier to catch them. But then it would be hard to do anything on the road, so he thinks that it would be better in the basement parking lot of the shopping center. Ruobing calls him and asks about him and that he has sent his men to search for them. Wu Chen tells that he is around the mall and that Ding Rulong's men have followed him there as well. Wu Chen knows everything but is waiting for Ding Rulong's backup plan. The white truck driver informs the rest about the change in plan as Wu Chen has gone into the mall's basement. But suddenly a white van comes in and smashes into the white truck. When the furious white truck agent yells at those who crashed in, he is treated by Wang and his men, who is Ruotai's right-hand man. All the drivers who wanted to attack Wu Chen had been captured and their vehicles all seized. Zhang Chuan, who was sent by Ding Rulong, informs his boss that all the men they had sent have been captured by Li Ruotai. Rulong is in no mood of giving up, so he tells them to go for plan B as he wants Wu Chen dead today before the Li family members can protect him. Zhang Chuan orders his men as he doubles the money to get Wu Chen by the day and gives them Wu Chen's current address to hunt him down. 20 minutes later, he gets a call from Ruobing, who informs him that her brother has captured those men and asks about his whereabouts. Wu Chen tells her that he is in the Sinmao shopping mall. Ruobing yells at him to find a crowded place immediately and she will come over there right away. Wu Chen agrees to her and hangs up the call. As he walks into the lift, he notices the broken camera and knows that Rulong's backup has already arrived. The lift arrives at another floor and we see Wu Chen surrounded by a bunch of men in black clothes. As soon as the door closed, all these men took out their weapons trying to get Wu Chen done and dusted. But it was Wu Chen who, with his eagle-sharp eye, grabbed them by their wrist, punched them in the face, kicked them and whatnot to get over them. At the same time, Ruobing and her subordinate were hastily looking for Wu Chen as he wasn't picking up his phone, and she gets to know that he is in the elevator and the elevator is on the B1 floor. So, they quickly rush over to that floor to open the door of the lift, and just then they see one of Ding Rulong's men head falling on the ground. Ruobing gets very tense seeing such a situation as we see Wu Chen all covered with sweat and bruises over his face and body, with Rulong's men lying unconscious. Ruobing is shocked to see Wu Chen in such a situation, with her bodyguard sweating profusely about what would happen to them. Wu Chen just stepped out of the elevator calling her as his dearest lady before falling down as he didn't have any strength left. Ruobing grabs him just in time, but Wu Chen jokes around saying that her clothes would get dirty if she holds onto him. Ruobing shuts him up saying he still has the energy to speak and tells them to be quick and go to the hospital. Wu Chen asks about the need to go to a hospital, but the now possessive Ruobing is very concerned over Wu Chen telling him that he has blood all over his body and that he is injured. Wu Chen acts smart, declining her that he isn't injured and that she has been touching him everywhere and having fun with him. He teases her further, telling her that she spares no time having fun. Ruobing is in awe as she realizes that Wu Chen has single-handedly dealt with 6 armed killers without suffering any injuries. Wu Chen agrees about it but tells her that he still got his clothes dirty, so she will have to go home to take a bath. But, before that, he has something he has to do, and he pulls out a smartphone from one of the attacker's suit pockets and then clicks a photo of them lying unconscious on the ground. He sends the pictures to Jang Chuan, who is Rulong's man, and just then the attacker's phone gets a call from Jang himself. As he picks up the call, Jang quickly asks if the work is done, assuming he is speaking to his men. But with a smirk, Wu Chen tells him that he has sent a picture and whether he has seen it or not. Jang gets furious as to who is talking over the phone and how is his subordinate's phone under his command. But Wu Chen tells him, calling out his name, to send the pictures to Ding Rulong and to tell him that he only has his final days left. Wu Chen gives over the phone to one of Ruobing's men and instructs him to call an ambulance for the one whose phone he had used, as he want him alive. Wu Chen now tries to leave, telling her that he will take a temporary leave from Donghai for 2 days to go south. Ruobing gets worried, questioning him if he is going to kill Ding Rulong and calling him honey, kisses him, showing him that she has truly fallen in love with him. Wu Chen gets his mood activated as he tells that he doesn't feel good having a moment here and tells her to head home so that they can clean up and have a moment after it. Later at another apartment, someone seems not so happy. Oh, it is Miss Song, who sees that a song has gotten into the weekly first and even her friend praises that song. She is shocked as that song has over 4,000 comments and all of them are very positive. Even professional singers are discussing that song, which is the same song Wu Chen had written the previous day. Her friend asks her about why she has handwritten music sheets, as it is old-fashioned now. Miss Song is very furious as she cannot digest the fact, so she calls over to Wu Chen to confirm if it was he who had written and published that song. Wu Chen had gone for a shower when his phone rang, with Ruobing sitting beside his phone on the sofa. This made Ruobing suspect that it must be from Ding Rulong, who must be trying something again on her love. She picks up the call and directly questions if he is looking for death now. But that call was from Miss Song, who was startled at such a statement, so she asks if it is not her senior Wu Chen's number, stating that she wanted to talk about the song. But Ruobing cuts her words, questioning her about which song, and she can say it all to her and she will let Wu Chen know. Miss Song tells Ruobing not to misunderstand her, asking her if she is Wu Chen's girlfriend and that there was a misunderstanding during her meeting yesterday with Wu Chen, so she wanted to apologize to him. Ruobing grills her about why she wants to apologize and for what reason, also questioning about the song thing. Miss Song is shocked, asking Ruobing if she really is Wu Chen's girlfriend, as she doesn't even know about his song. Ruobing asks her if she is suspecting her of lying, so she gets up and knocks on Wu Chen's door, calling him honey and telling him to open the door as it's his junior's phone call. Wu Chen takes the phone and gets to know it is from Miss Song, and they schedule a meeting for later. Wu Chen hands over the phone to Ruobing, telling her that it was from Song Xuan, who wanted to buy his songs, but it seems that Ruobing had other plans, as she loosens her dress, clinging on to Wu Chen, praising and seducing him at the same time, but Wu Chen tells her that he is not done with his shower. Ruobing just goes all in with the kiss, wanting to know about what other things is he good at. Wu Chen warns her that she is trying to play with fire. Just then the phone ring, making Ruobing very angry as she curses that person for destroying their moment. She informs that it is from Ding Rulong and he tells her that it's all right and he is coming. Ruobing picks up the phone and Rulong instantly tries to explain that it was not he who did it but his subordinate Jang Chuan, as that subordinate of his misunderstood his commands. Ruobing starts to humiliate Ding, stating how could those weaklings be his men, as they were too dumb and foolish and didn't even match young Master Ding's style. Ruobing starts to tease Ding by going and sitting over at Wu Chen's lap, where Wu Chen asks her about who is over the call and whether it is Ding Rulong. Ruobing agrees, stating that he is that same dumb bass, to which Wu Chen pounds her thighs, creating a loud sound that could be heard over the phone. He tells her to mind her attitude, as no intelligent woman uses profanity. Ruobing plays along, telling that it hurts and it has all turned red, making Rulong grind his teeth in anger. Wu Chen tells her that she must know her mistake and that she deserves a little spanking, to which Ruobing tells that she is sorry and she won't speak profanity and not to spank her. Rulong couldn't stand anymore as he smashes his phone on the ground and even going ahead and crushing the phone with his foot. Ruobing tells that he hung up and it seems that he smashed his phone, questioning Wu Chen if Ding would even be able to survive it. Ruobing is in the mood to play as she deviates the attention to what Wu Chen had talked previously about spanking. Wu Chen raises his hands, telling her that he is all clean. He also informs her that he will be meeting up with Wu Yurong later, so she might also call her, and tells her to cooperate with her. Ruobing questions him about Wu Yurong, as it must be Song Xuan who must be contacting him. Wu Chen tells her that it is Miss Song but also her mother Miss Wu Yurong, as they must meet each other the same day. Just then Ruotai barges into the room calling out for both of them, and then apologizes to Wu Chen about the incident that happened to him. Also going to such lengths to tell him that it won't happen again, and asking him about how many bodyguards he need. Ruobing stops her little brother's speech midway, warning him not to go out to take revenge. But Ruotai counters it, saying that it has happened multiple times now and Wu Chen was lucky to fight back and didn't get hurt. He asks about what would happen the next time and that no one can promise anything, so he will have to get Ding Rulong dead. Ruobing gets up, telling Wu Chen that since he is her little brother's family now, he must talk some sense into him. Wu Chen asks Ruotai if that Lao Dao is alright, to which Ruotai informs that the one he wanted alive is okay now. So Wu Chen tells that he will then have a good talk with that guy, which makes Ruotai want to know about what he's going to talk about. Whether that person is holding on to some important secrets that can bring Ding Rulong to his end. Wu Chen agrees with him, also stating that he will be the one accompanying Wu Chen when he goes to talk with Lao Dao, but for that, he must first promise his sister not to make any irrational move. Ruotai agrees, stating that he will listen to him as long as Ding Rulong can be eliminated, letting Ruobing finally breathe a sigh of relief. Finally solving the issue, he tells both of them to excuse him as he has some business to attend to. Sometime later in the evening, Wu Chen arrives at the meeting point for Miss Song, and there is an informant who is spying on Wu Chen. Wu Chen finds Miss Song and greets her, taking her by surprise as she is barely able to speak something from her mouth. Wu Chen asks her to speak, to which she questions if his family runs a small family restaurant. Wu Chen agrees, stating it is a noodle shop in a small town. Miss Song questions if he is a sugar baby of her girlfriend, as his girlfriend sounded like a 40-year-old. And the reason that he is selling his song at such a high price is to make money so that he can get rid of her, as he didn't even let her know about the song he published. Wu Chen is simply giggling over her notion about his girlfriend, which makes her even more agitated. She thinks that it is very unfair to Wu Chen, as he cannot waste his talent on some old woman, and if he really wants to make money and become independent, then she can help him instead. Miss Song now holds Wu Chen's arm, trying to make him realize how good his song did and that he has now become famous. So there are a lot of big companies that would want to work with him, and he will become a celebrity. Wu Chen moves away his hand, telling her that he won't be making a debut, and it is not what she thinks. Redirecting their conversation about meeting to purchase his songs. Miss Song realizes that she almost forgot about it, so she requests Wu Chen to write another song for her. Wu Chen asks for 10,000 and Miss Song agrees immediately to it, but Wu Chen places another demand of wanting half of the profit the song generates. Miss Song accepts this demand as well, stating that she can agree to anything as long as he can keep up with the standard of the song he created earlier. So Wu Chen gets to business, asking her for a pen and paper, also stating that he would refund her if the song doesn't go viral. 10 minutes later, Miss Song is all happy holding the music papers of the song named A Song for You. Wu Chen gets up after receiving the money, bidding her goodbye as he still has some stuff to do. Wu Chen is in the car as he claims that the appetizer has been served by meeting the daughter, and it's time for the main course by meeting her mother, as he notices a car following him. So, he steps up on the gas and speeds off, trying to get away from the white cars that are chasing him. A bodyguard informs his boss that they were unable to block Wu Chen, but something else is going on. It's Miss Song's mother, Wu Yurong, who wants to know what the issue is. So the bodyguard informs her that it seems like Wu Chen already knows that she is looking for him, as he is driving to the company. This makes Miss Yurong interested, as she tells the guard to bring him to the 16th floor when he arrives. Wu Chen arrives and is standing outside her door as Miss Yurong's men inform her. Wu Chen enters her office in a chill mood with hands in his pockets, seeing the stern look of Miss Yurong, also known as the Black Widow, and her retired Special Forces bodyguard named Chu Yan. Wu Chen, with a thug look, calls her director Wu, asking her whether it isn't a bit rude to invite him over like this. Miss Yurong tells that she doesn't understand his objective, but the one who's being rude is Wu Chen, isn't it? She orders her bodyguard to get out, and as he walks by Wu Chen, he warns Wu Chen not to try anything else. The consequences would be dire. Miss Yurong tells Wu Chen to take a seat, asking him about what is his purpose with his daughter and hopes that it isn't related to money. Also adding whether Miss Ruobing knows about his meeting with her daughter. Wu Chen asks her about why she cares so much about her daughter who was given birth by someone else. This shocks Miss Yurong as she just couldn't say anything. Wu Chen then starts with his history classes, telling her about how she was forced to marry at the age of 21 and then she made a deal with her father about no one would get her way after giving birth to a child. And after her marriage, she always hid a knife under her pillow and slept in a separate room with her husband, and every time he tried to force her, she would threaten him with her knife. But then every morning she would play the innocent card and use excuses like not looking pretty or having stretch marks on her face so that he doesn't get mad at her out of pity. Wu Chen commends her for her smart tricks, also stating that she had always given her husband an image that as long as he could give more time to her, just then she will be able to accept him and make him say yet to have someone else give birth to a child instead of her. And after the child was born, she denied all her promises and turned against her husband's family. And what happened after it is known by everyone. With a small smirk on her face, Miss Yurong pities as to how her husband is dead too. She also tells Wu Chen to feel free to tell everyone about it if this is what he wishes to tell, and then they should talk about her daughter. With a cute bossy face, she warns him that even though she wasn't the one who gave birth to Miss Song, her daughter still has her blood. So if he is thinking of doing anything bad, then it is best to give up. Wu Chen is damn confident as he tells her that she should look into the matter closely, as she would soon realize that his focus is not her daughter but Miss Yurong herself, as he has some thoughts about her. Miss Yurong tucking in her hair, stating that young people nowadays have become very ambitious and she wonders what kind of thoughts he has. Wu Chen tells that it is complicated as this might seem out of the blue, but Miss Yurong always had her guard up, especially towards men. So this is why he would have to use this type of way for him to meet her. Miss Yurong gets up and starts to walk slowly towards Wu Chen, asking him about how complicated could the adult thing be and whether Miss Ruobing knows about what he is doing. Does she know about all these complicated thoughts he has about her? Wu Chen with a calm look tells that Ruobing of course knows about it. Going closer to Wu Chen's face, with a seductive and threatening pose, Miss Yurong tells that if that's the case, meeting face to face, then she can go into the details and let her know what kind of complicated thoughts he has for herself. Wu Chen asks Miss Yurong whether she knows Ding Rulong and that he is going after Wu Chen. Miss Yurong tells that she of course knows him, but what does that have to do with her? Wu Chen with a deadly vibe tells that he is going to end Ding Rulong. Miss Yurong seems very calm and amazed as she greets him good luck with it. Wu Chen tells that he is there to advise her to withdraw her investment from the Chuanhang fundings while she can. Miss Yurong calls it ridiculous as this matter is between him, the Li family and Ding Rulong. So what does it have to do with her and the Chuanhang fundings? Wu Chen explains to her that the Chuanhang fundings and the Tong Haiwen tradings and all the businesses that she came to establish outside of Senator Land Group will go down within the next 5 years. All because of him. Miss Yurong seems a bit interested in knowing further as she questions Wu Chen about whether he wants to mess with her. But Wu Chen denies it, stating that he only wants to mess with Ding Rulong, but she is the one getting tangled up in this mess. Miss Yurong tells that she has no contact with Ding Rulong and she is also not interested in what happened between the two of them, but Wu Chen stops her, telling her that she actually has to know about it. Since the biggest shareholder of the Chuanhang fundings is Huo Wangqi, who is also the second shareholder of Bei Wang Funding. And the actual owner of Bei Wang Fundings is Ding Weifeng. Miss Yurong tells that people call him the third Master Ding as he is the core member of the second generation in the Ding family and the third son of the old Master Ding. Wu Chen tells that he is also Ding Rulong's third uncle. Miss Yurong yet again tries to distance herself from the mess, stating that she has no correlation with Bei Wang Fundings or Ding Weifeng. Wu Chen tells that maybe she doesn't understand how deep the bond is between Huo Wanqiu and the Ding family, as once something happens to the Ding family, this earthquake of theirs is going to affect her through Huo Wanqiu. This catches Miss Yurong's immediate attention as she finally gets what Wu Chen meant. So, she asks if he is trying to mess with the Ding family. Back in her mind, she knows that he is Ruobing's boyfriend and not even a member of the Li family, but is confused as to how is he going to mess with the Ding family with no background. Wu Chen tells that Ruobing likes her a lot and sees Miss Yurong as her role model. So this is why he is here to advise her. Miss Yurong thinks that it is an absurd excuse and absolute nonsense. And since he has mentioned Li Ruobing's name, it is a good time to testify it. So, she picks out her phone and dials Ruobing's number. Upon connecting, both of them exchange greetings. Miss Yurong informs her that her boyfriend Wu Chen is there with her, to which Ruobing tells that she knows about it as he had mentioned about it to her before. Miss Yurong asks whether she knows that her boyfriend is trying to mess with the Ding family and gets a yes from Ruobing. Miss Yurong tries to speak something, but Ruobing calls out to her stating that Wu Chen had directly spoken with her father, so she is unclear about it and she will have to speak with Wu Chen about the details. This startles Miss Yurong as Wu Chen could go around Ruobing and directly work with the Li family. She thinks about wasn't it the Li family who was working with the Ding family and what kind of abilities does Wu Chen have. So she thinks to have a good talk with Wu Chen to know more about it. She tells Wu Chen that Wu Chen must be exhausted from all these talks, so what would he like to drink, a wine or a champagne? Wu Chen thanks her for asking and replies that wine would do. So, Miss Yurong goes and picks up a bottle of wine, pours the wine into 2 wine glasses and offers one of the wine glasses to Wu Chen. She sits just beside Wu Chen trying to smell the aroma of the wine she poured in her glass. Wu Chen spent half an hour explaining the pros and cons of the whole Ding Rulong and Dong Yuan Tao incident to Wu Yurong. Miss Yurong leans closer towards Wu Chen asking him to have more wine. You can clearly see what she's trying to do as she tells that this bottle is very old from the XYZ place. But just then she stumbles upon her high heels with a wine bottle in her hand. She is just going to fall, but Wu Chen came just in time to grab Miss Yurong from the back, telling her to be careful. Miss Yurong's face turns red with such an awkward situation as she excuses herself as she didn't know he was behind her. Wu Chen asks her if she is good, as it would be a pity if she fell. Miss Yurong is completely blushing at this point, apologizing, stating that she might have gone too fast with her drink. Wu Chen knows that she might not put her trust in men, but her preference is normal and her desire isn't low as well. She is the same as Li Ruobing, who wants to have the finest man beside her. More importantly, it is to get in physical contact with her, as since the requirement is fulfilled, he has the rhythm held in his hands. Wu Chen takes the lead, stating that since she is getting a bit tipsy, so they will end it there, to which she agrees on cutting down the alcohol. Also acknowledging that it was a pleasure meeting him. But even in such a state, she tells that she isn't done here, to which Wu Chen tells her to watch out as she might fall. Miss Yurong tells that it is all right as it's the high heels that are getting uncomfortable, and so she removes it, getting on her bare foot. Wu Chen immediately extends his hands and picks Miss Yurong in her arms, which startles her, mentioning that the floor is not clean and it's also very cold. Miss Yurong is all red like a tomato, but is still thinking about Wu Chen's acting as he has picked her up in a bridal pose. And she has never met anyone in her 40 years of life with such courage. Wu Chen places her on a couch as she hesitantly watches Wu Chen in anger. Wu Chen pours himself a glass, telling her that if she still wants to drink and talk, then they can continue it there. Miss Yurong is straight to the point as she calls out Wu Chen for purposefully carrying her to the couch. We only request you like this video and comment something good to appreciate our work. Subscribe to the channel right now to get notified when the next part of this manhwa releases.
I've been stuck in my ways, stuck in my ways, stuck in my ways. Smoke a lot of haze, pay is getting it is, but I won't ever change. I've been stuck in my ways, stuck in my ways, stuck in my ways. People start to change for a little change, but I don't think it's strange.